Here it is. What's going on, everybody? Super Bowl week. Super Bowl week. Um, well, first of all, obviously last week, was the Pro Bowl, so there was no video, and um, this is the last NFL prediction video until last week of August, because that's when I'll do like the going in the year predictions and shit like that, like I'm gonna do for baseball, MLB, which in the next couple weeks, probably like mid March, I'll do that. Um, I mean, maybe I'll squeeze maybe an NFL draft something or after free agency. Maybe I'll do something like that. Just something interesting to have like the football content up in the off season because it's gonna be a busy off season. Um, but yeah. So this is the last NFL video until further notice. But we have the Eagles and the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. Uh, Last time I checked, the Eagles are. I just checked like in a couple hours ago. Eagles are still 1.5 and minus 122, and the over under was like I forget. It was like 50.5, something like that. It was something along the lines of 48 and between 48 and 52. The over under. Uh, I mean, don't get me wrong. It should be a really good game. Should be a really good game. Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked if either team won. That's what everybody's gonna say about the Super Bowl. I mean, but look at the Seattle versus Denver one a couple years ago, and Seattle blew them out. Nobody expected that. I was only in third grade at the time, and I was stunned about it. But it's gonna be a really, really good game. I hope it's not a blowout either way. I hope it's just a close game all throughout, and it comes down to like the final 5 minutes of the game. Although overtime would be nice, you know what I mean, in the Super Bowl if you saw, because I want to see the overtime rule in the playoffs too. That would be kind of look like a little bit interesting. But obviously everybody should know what I'm going to be picking because I love Mahomes. He's my favorite quarterback to watch. Uh, so I'll take Kansas City 34-31. I think it's going to come down, like I said, it's going to be the last drive. It'll be 31-31 with like a little less than a minute left, and Mahomes will bring it down the field, and KC will kick a field goal as time runs out. That's like the ideal Mahomes thing. If you put the ball in Mahomes' hands, the last guy to touch it, he's going to deliver him right down the field. So, I could see this game being a 10-0 lead, like, Eagles early, and everybody's like, oh, then it'll be like 13-10 KC. You know what I mean? That's what it'll be. But if the Eagles win, let's look at the I'll call us a lot of fans that are not Eagles fans either, Mickey Mouse ring, because look at the teams they played this year. The Bears, I know we play them because that's in our division, but all the teams they played, they barely beat the Bears. They beat them by like what? I don't even remember. They beat them by like 5 points this year. Teams like that, like they just barely like beat teams, and like then they look bad in some occasions, and they sputter on offense. They're just the next year they have the hardest guys on the league. So if they win, whoever wins this game is not repeating, because Super Bowl repeats never happen in the NFL. It happens. It's rare. It's rare. So whoever wins this game, you already count them out not to win it next year. So, then I could look at the Eagles and be like, oh, well, it could be easy for Minnesota because teams never repeat, so you could have a hangover. So for me, it is what it is. But, although I expect the Vikings to be really well next year again because they just hired Brian Flores. What a move that was. Hopefully the defense steps up next year. But, yeah, so 34-31. The favorite of MVP in the game was Mahomes by like $5. So it's weird. Like Eagles are favored to win by like basically a point or two, but like Mahomes is favored to win MVP. And I saw the first touchdown of the game favorite was Kelsey. I mean, I think the first touchdown of the game, if the KC scores first, will be Mahomes to Kelsey. If the Eagles score first, Hurts will run one in because that's all he does. So that's going to be my guesses on that. But and there's so much crazy betting odds. If you go on there, you see like what color is the Gatorade bat's gonna be. I think if the Eagles win, it should be green. If Kansas City wins, it should be red. That would be like that's the ideal thing. But Yep. So that's basically all I got. It's gonna be a 6 minute video. You know, like I did last year with the Super Bowl, Bengals, Rams. I picked the Rams and I was right. And so let's see if I can make it 2 years in a row, or is it gonna be 1-1? But next year being the deciding factor. So to go, 2-1 or 1-2 if the Eagles win. But um, yeah. So offensive player of the year. All that shit will be announced tomorrow night on NFL Honors. You know, JJ's gonna get that, and Mahomes will get the MVP. Um, and you're delusional if you don't think Jefferson's the best receiver in football, because he clearly is. But that's all I got. That's all I got. So enjoy it. Enjoy your parties, wherever you're going to. I always have this little thing, everybody. I'm like imagine not watching the Super Bowl. Like, there's people that are like they'll just like be sitting home and their TV won't even be on. Like, I just can't imagine. Like for me, like I'm not a huge hockey fan. Like I can't sit through a regular season hockey game, but like I'll watch the Stanley Cup. You know what I mean? Like, because for me it's like cool, like that shit, playoff hockey and all that kinds of stuff. But whatever. But yeah, it is what it is. But all right, I'll see you guys. Ooh, I probably won't be doing a video for a month. It was gonna be hard because there's really nothing to cover between now and opening day. I mean, that's what I'll do in mid-spring training. I'll do MLB division picks. I'm probably not gonna do like who's gonna. I'll probably pick who's gonna win the World Series. I'm gonna just give my playoff format, not who's gonna beat who. I'll do that in like August after the deadline when I do a video like that. But division picks, MVP, Rookie of the Year. That's interesting. Cy Young, Manager of the Year, shit like that. I did that last year. Everybody enjoyed that. I got a lot of views on that because it's fun. That's the kind of stuff. That's like usually a 25-minute video. But yeah. So, all right, guys. See you in a little while. Enjoy the game, and I guess I'll say it. Skol Vikes. All right.